loyal to your team, then if not, the streets gotta eat. I was a king at it. The block was a pinata, took a swing at it. AI wasn't practice, I was hurting. I clocked in and put the work in. The red thumbs for the 12-12s, it was irking. I mean, my kids don't deserve.
Fucking made it. Made it to the right place. Want to talk a little Super 7? That's exactly what we're here to do. First things first, good morning to you.
Yeah, I can say good morning to everyone.
Good morning, niggas.
Hope everybody is okay. Hope everybody is healthy and doing well.
Told y'all I want my money. Hi, I'm a pimp. I don't have the energy to disrespect my women if I'm disrespecting my body. Please, get the vaccine.
It's crazy out here. But let's get to the particulars here. Y'all niggas don't like nothing. I put this list up. You heard a podcast put the list up. I saw one person say, oh, this seemed like a good idea. Y'all niggas don't give shit a chance. I love it here. I love y'all. Everything right out the gate. I came up with an idea.
Yeah, it's trash. Rubbish.
So I would like to present.
Don't like.
Thought crossed my mind.
That shit was ass.
And the nigga won all 3 rounds.
That shit was ass.
Y'all niggas don't like shit. I understand that. I've been in this culture long enough to know that's how it's gonna go with everything. At least until people get comfortable with it and kind of get familiar with it. Once they know the process is a little different. So just real quick, before we get into the intro, one time I heard Surf say in the spaces when all the Champion of the Year talk was going on, Surf said some shit like, you know, they need to quantify the impact of people's year. They need numbers to show and reflect what has happened throughout the year. And I got to wondering what that actually would look like. Like, what it would take to put a system like that together. I mean, I got nothing but time out here, so you know me.
You know I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, you know I'll do it.
I'll make it happen. Now let's see how it goes. So, on the other side of the intro, I'm going to explain the list. I'm going to explain how we got to where we at with the list. Y'all need to let me know if y'all fucking with it. If you're not fucking with it at the end, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button while you're here. We're going to talk about the Super 7, man. Let's rap.
I'm a steak, bad motherfucker, real cool. In the city streets, that's what God threw me. What a good die young in the cash room. Son of a preacher man. I'm a steak, bad motherfucker, real cool.
Where you at, bad boy?
I'm right here, as always. You can call me Fat Boy Maine. Your favorite blogger's favorite blogger, the best blogger that y'all don't really watch like that, because I don't be blogging like that, bro. I need to blog more. I be trying, bro. I swear to God I do. But we're going to get into the shit today. The Super 7. I'm going to start explaining right out the gate. The first thing you need to know about this Super 7 process. Non-bias. I don't play no bias shit. I never have. You watch my channel, you already know. I don't do no bias shit. I don't care if you my favorite battle rapper. I don't care if you one of the most popular ones. I don't give a fuck if nobody don't really know you. I'm going to say what I really need to say about the content. I'm going to tell the truth about it. And if you won, you won. If you lost, you lost. There is a whole point system created. I mark down what the topic is and how many points it get. From battling on the main stage, to getting bodied, to catching a body, to beating a vet, down to you name it, it's on here. I done wrote down as many things as I could think of to give out points for. Battle of the night, performance of the night, a tournament win, a regular win outside of the tournament. I got a whole list of shit that I wrote down and gave a certain amount of points to for each thing. Couple of things you want to know. This system is designed to make sure that people receive the credit they deserve. I'm going to repeat that again because that sounds good. Ooh, let me repeat that again. People will receive the credit they deserve. People gonna forget at the end of the year that Bill Collector had the battle of the night and the performance of the night on the semifinal KOTD round. People gonna forget that at the end of the year. This list won't. It's documented. His points are accounted for. His impact is gonna be remembered on what particular nights he did great. People gonna remember a True Foe had a performance in the Midnight Madness shit. He was a battle of the night, and he got points for being an underdog versus Drugs in that battle. I'm not going to forget. It's on the list. It's accounted for. What you do this year will be remembered. It will not be forgotten. I will be able to pull the stats up and tell you who did what at what point, on what card, how many times they was performer of the night, how many times they got bodied, how many times they lost or had a clear win. It's all quantified in the totals. The next thing you need to know is the process of one-rounders is accounted for. Is it accounted for the same way a regular battle would be? No, but you're going to get points for one-rounders. It just won't be as many. The next thing you need to know, you can't just have a crazy resume with a bunch of fucking debatables and be at the top.
He got away with it, but he ain't get away with it. So neither are you.
You're going to have to earn it. Well, Fat Boy, it sounds like you're trying to get rid of people who just got crazy resumes but have close battles. No, I'm not. You can have a close battle and still get points for beating a vet. You can still get points for a performance of the night. You can still get points for a battle of the night. You can still get points for a lot of shit. Underdog win. So just because you have a crazy resume does not mean you're going to be at the top. You're going to have to earn it. You're going to have good performances to still make it to the top. That quantifies your impact and all that shit. It's going to all be accounted for. I'm trying to stress that point. However, you also get points for battling on the small room, or you might have headlined that card. You had a headline win. You took a headline loss. Depends on the circumstances. It's all in the scoring system. It's all there. So let's talk about the list. Now that I done went over a few things, you can kind of follow me with some of this shit. As soon as the list came out, what niggas say? Danny Myers not number one? This list is ass!
You need to leave.
This shit trash. Y'all robbing Danny. I hate this shit.
Get him out of here, cuz.
Y'all niggas stupid. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
Relax. Take it easy. That nigga's so violent around here.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
If you look at the list, you'll see that Danny and Tay-Rock have the same amount of points. We're going to talk about fair right now. We're going to talk about fair. We're going to talk about being just, being non-biased, okay? I realize that a lot of people got Danny Myers winning. I realize that. I also realize a lot of people have Tay-Rock winning that battle. It is a debatable battle. Did Danny spend some time rapping about niggas not named Tay-Rock? Sure he did. Did Danny Myers have a shorter third? Sure he did. Did Tay-Rock win the second? A lot of people think so. Did Danny Myers clearly get the first? A lot of people think so. It is a debatable battle. It just is. I'm sorry. The list, listen, this is how you know it's not biased. The list is not about what I think on a personal level. I think Danny Myers won the battle. I really fucking do. I think Danny Myers won the battle. But do the people feel like Danny Myers flat out won? No. I'm seeing mixed reviews. Listen, there's a reason you get 12.5 points for a win that wasn't judged, and then you get 10.5 for a win that was judged. Let's take Clips versus Rex for an example. So, real quick. The culture knows that Clips beat Rex. Clearly, it's not debatable. It's not a question of who won. We know Clips won. That is very difficult to do. You have to give a very good performance to get a clear win in this culture. It's difficult to do. It's a lot of talent out here. However, I feel like, in fairness, if you get a judged victory, you get points for the clear win because it's a clear win. It was decided. The answer is final. Ain't no switching it. It's done now. I see people already tonight. Snake Eyes didn't win this. It's too late. He was determined the winner. He gets points for a clear win. Okay? But I feel like because it's in the hands of just 7 people, I don't think that's fair to give just as many points as somebody who had to earn it the honest way, the original way of just flat out being better than your opponent and being determined the winner at the end of that. So you get slightly more points, 12.5 compared to 10.5. That's the way the scoring system is set up in that regard. Danny Myers has the same score as Tay-Rock. It was a debatable battle. It was battle of the night. They both got the same amount of points for elite performance. It's debatable. That shows you that nobody came out any higher than the other person. How the fuck is drugs at the top of this list? I'm going to tell you how. Number one, for those, Danny Myers not number one, this list is ass. Relax. Drugs has 2 battles. If you score in points, it would seem reasonable that somebody who already has 2 battles has an extra opportunity to score more points. Danny Myers is going to take more battles. What y'all mad about? He's going to take more battles. At the end of the month, Danny had 1 battle. Drugs had 2. He had more chances to score more points. So, we gave Tay-Rock. We gave Drugs the battler of the month. Wow, he lost one of the battles. That don't mean that he didn't have a good battle. He just lost. It was a judged battle. He got points because it was the battle of the night. It was the closest battle on that card. Okay? The other battle where he 30'd, he got points for 30ing Luke Castro. He also got points for winning a battle versus somebody who was on the champion of the year list. I wanted to emphasize impact of the people you beat as best I possibly can. I wanted to show love to the champion of the year format and the panel and the work they do to create that list. And I want it to mean something. And I felt like it was important to add that. You also get points for a quality win. If you beat somebody in a regular battle and that person did not choke in the battle, not stumble, if they didn't choke, I feel like that is a quality win. We don't want to see you collecting a bunch of wins or motherfuckers that was choking and stumbling. Listen, I know it's not fair to you, but you can still collect points other ways. We're not giving you, well, Geechee beat such and such. Yeah, the nigga was choking. This wasn't like he had to work hard for this. That's no knock to his material. That's no knock to the effort he put in. But it's not a quality win. And at the end of the year, you're going to want to remember the fact that you battled some niggas that was choking. You want this to be accounted for. So if you look at Drugs, like I said, he had 2 battles. One was battle of the night. The other battle, he was performer of the night. He's done some great work this month, in the month of January. Next up, let's look at Luke Castro. I know he's not ranked number 2, he's number 3. This is the beauty of the system, okay? I'm trying to run through this as fast as I can. The beauty of the system is this. Luke Castro got 30 in his first battle. He also is the only other person with 2 battles, okay? He got 30. He had negative point value by the time his first battle was over. The beauty of the system is you can redeem yourself and show your worth by having a good battle. People was praising the shit out of Luke Castro up and down my timeline, okay, about the performance he gave versus Big T. We like to call that over here a legacy win. Oh, fat boy, Big T is trash. How is that a legacy win? Big T ain't nobody, bro. Big T is Big T in this culture. We're not going to play with certain people's names. We're going to give shit the respect that it deserves and put value on shit the way it's supposed to be done. Castro had a good performance. He got points for that. Okay? He had a legacy win. He got points for that. Okay? Everything is accounted for. He got points for battling in a small room. Right? By the time you get finished racking up points, this is where he ended up in third. So just because you have a bad battle does not mean, this proves you can bounce back and redeem yourself. But the loss that he took is not forgotten. It's still documented. All the negatives that he earned in that first battle, they're still there. And I'm able to pull that up at the end of the year and tell you where he fucked up at and why he doesn't deserve to win or what place he should be in. I can show you why. You're not going to forget what happened at the beginning of the year like niggas usually do. Look at True Foe. Ranked number 2, right? He got an underdog win. He was in Battle of the Night. He got his points for battling in a small room. It was a judged win. By the time you tally up the points, they are what they are. You got to give him credit for his accolades and the things he achieved in this battle versus drugs. Got to give him credit for it. By the time you tally up all the points that he qualified for, he ended up second. Like I said, Bill Collector. Bill Collector had Battle of the Night. He had Performance of the Night. He got a clear judged win. He got all the points you can accumulate that night in that battle. He ended up in 4th place. Right? In 5th place, you got Snake Eyes. Same thing. He was in Battle of the Night. Had a good performance. He was given Performance of the Night. Now, I know now people are saying, oh, none might have, I don't know, none might have got that. Bro, regardless of what happens now, that night, Snake Eyes was the only person that walked out of that room with 7 of the judges saying he won the battle. All 7. We're going to give him points for a good performance. Now, what it looked like, again, what it looked like after the fact is something completely different. It is what it is. But it's all documented. Now, this is what I challenge y'all to do. And I'm going to say something else. That's what I challenge y'all to do. Look at the 7 I got here, and I want you to go find somebody that deserves more to be in that top 7. I know some of you, what about JC? The battle with Sharon. JC is not far down that list. Listen, it is 24 people already on the list who got points documented for them or taken away from them or whatever. It's already 24 names on that list. After this coming weekend, with the URL ban shit, there will be more people on the list. JC had a debatable battle with Sharon. Again, I had JC winning. That don't change the fact that that battle wasn't debatable. He didn't lose any points for, like, he didn't lose that battle, so he ain't lose no points for that. He got points for having a good performance. He got points for battling in a small room. He got points for something else off the top of my head I can't remember, but it's documented. Sharon has the same amount of points. So when you get a debatable, the odds are high that you end up with the same points as the person you had a debatable with. The system is fair. Do we like who's sitting in what spots just based on your memory of who had the better battle or who's your favorite battle rapper? You don't like it, but you're going to give people what they deserve and see how it shakes out. Now, one thing I want to say here, for the sake of argument, for the sake of the list, what I did was everybody who battled on Midnight Madness, because we were ready to put the list out, I gave them a standard grade performance for the time being. As the battles drop, I will go in and recalculate if it needs to stay as standard, be moved up to good performance, or be moved up to elite performance, depending on what I see. So just know that the numbers you see right now might change just a tad in a week or so. Might look a little different. Just giving you a heads up. But please know, I am doing this in complete fairness. New Era Podcast is definitely assisting me in this. And I even reached out to a few other brilliant minds in this culture that I know can help me out and give me input on what they think could use some tweaking, could use some changing. Small things like 2-on-2 judgments and one-rounders. And, let me run this out there. Let's say you have Battle of the Night, right? Great fucking battle. If you lose, let's say Drugs versus Truffaut had Battle of the Night. Drugs didn't lose a whole negative 10.5. If you lost in a Battle of the Night, you only lose 5.5. You lose half the points you would have lost because of the quality of the battle. So I don't want you to get murdered for losing a battle that was an excellent fucking battle. So when you look at Drugs' points and you're going, how's Drugs sitting where he's sitting? It's all documented, it's all there. Listen, man, if you got any questions, I can do my very best to answer them questions in the comment section. Feel free to ask whatever you need to ask or whatever's going to help you sleep better at night. I just appreciate you stopping by to watch and hear me out on what the list is all about and how it's going to be handled this year. I'm excited to see how this shit turned out. I hope y'all keep track with me. I hope y'all retweet it. I hope y'all talking about it, quote it. If you don't like it, find the tweet, quote it, and say what you don't like about it. I'm going to retweet it. I'm going to answer you. I'm not ducking smoke. It's your man, Fatboy Maine, 1/5, a New Era Podcast, signing off the same way I always do. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. I'm out.
Dutch, you end the show? Wait, we need Dutch to end the show.
Dutch not even here no more.
Dutch, cut the show off. Hey, Dutch, cut the show off.